Yo, what's good, guys? Happy Friday. Let's get this done. All right. So, anyways, I'm sure I'm sure you guys read the message that I put out. I feel like it's finally time to start testing out the indicator. All right, guys. Now, before you ask when it's gonna be released, blah blah blah, it's not ready. I do not know. All right, but I do want to start testing it out on stream and starting to get a feel for myself because I'm gonna be using it for sure. There's no way I wouldn't. And I also want to see how you guys, what you guys think about it, if it works, what we need to fix, and all that good stuff. All right, guys. So going forward, I feel like for the next few, live sessions that we use, I mean, obviously we're still going to be trading the way that we trade and all that stuff, but we're going to have something on the chart kind of telling us, to see what's going on real time. All right, guys. But yeah, double check. Can you guys hear me good? You guys hear me? All that good stuff? Or I'm already seeing someone saying, can you guys hear me? Am I good? All right, cool. I'm just making sure. All right, guys. Anyways, so yeah, good morning. Happy Friday. Guys, before I got on the stream, I checked my profit and loss for this week, and guys, so far we are sitting at another 100% win rate. Bro, it is, I don't know how we're doing this, bro. But we're gonna keep trying our best to continue this winning streak. But one thing I will say, guys, is for today, obviously it's a Friday. Coming into market open, it doesn't really seem. I mean, it's only 8 minutes into market open, but it doesn't really seem super interesting. So maybe today I might take today a little bit slow. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. You know what I mean? Just full transparency. All right, yeah, we're gonna be picky with the setups. I would say that for me, for myself, I'm pretty much kind of done for the week. I mean, dude, I am up. I checked my P&L. I have a 100% win rate once again for this week, and I am currently up $1,145 per account. That's more than enough for me. I'm happy with that. All right. So don't worry. Also, obviously, if I see something, I'll put it out. But for the most part today, I kind of want to start testing out the indicator and seeing how it works. And hey, I mean, maybe we get a setup on the way. You never know. All right. But yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. Yesterday doesn't count as one trade. No one took that trade. A lot of people took that trade. I personally didn't take that trade, so I'm not really gonna hype it up as much. But to be fair, a lot of people did end up taking it over on the stream. There was like 300 people on live. So yeah. But don't worry, I'm not gonna hype up that trade. I'm just talking about the trades that I caught for myself. I think for this week I caught 3 trades for myself, 2 or 3. I think it was 3. Let me see. So let's just say not counting the one from yesterday, right? We took the one from the first. When did the week start? So we caught what, 60 points, then 40 points, then 145 points. Yeah, so we caught 3. I caught 3 trades for myself this week, so it's pretty good. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying that I'm not going to trade today. I'm not saying that I'm going to stay cash today. I'm just saying that, what I mean, I'm going to take today a little bit easy, right? I'm going to be obviously very picky and all that good stuff. All right, but for the most part, coming into market open, obviously you guys can see right here on the indicator for the most part, and also for me, I do not have a bias yet. Obviously, we came into market open. We have a London low and all-time highs right above. Also, you can count it as a London high as well. All right, so you guys see right over here. Let me go ahead and mark it out just like this. We have the London high and the London low right down here. All right, have we taken out any of these levels? No. What does that mean? That we don't have a bias yet, because the way that we work with our strategy is we come into market open, we wait for either of the levels of liquidity to get taken out, we wait for the reaction based off that level of liquidity getting taken out, and our bias is based off that. Whether we take out the all-time highs and we continue higher, in most cases we're probably not going to trade it. We're not going to trade that, but I mean, our bias will remain bullish and vice versa. All right, guys. Yes, it's pumping. Yeah, I did check it out. Let me go ahead and put out that I'm live over on YouTube real quick. What's good, YouTube guys? Damn, you guys joined quick. There's already 20 people in here. I didn't even put out that I'm live, bro. But it was good, YouTube, man. Hopefully, you guys are doing amazing. But let me go ahead and put out that I'm live real quick. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, apparently ES is ripping here, so I'm gonna check it out in a second and see what we can work with this morning. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like NQ's already created a fair value cap on the 15-minute time frame. Definitely not on the 5-minute, but I feel like it did on the 15-minute. So I'm gonna double check it just in case. Now, I do have to go get some water, so I might stay quiet for a split second, because I didn't fill up this morning. But yeah, let me double check this real quick. So on the 15-minute time frame, we do have a gap here. We're not at the. We need to close up here first though. But you guys are saying that ES is wow. It is okay. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Dude, what? Never mind. What the hell? Dude, a second ago, ES was up here. What? You guys saw that? Bro, I literally got that on stream. Dude, it was up here. I'm like, wow, ES looks good. And it just goes down here. Dude, I promise you, I feel like I'm like the reason why the market doesn't move, bro. But anyways, NQ is selling off like crazy on the 5-minute time frame. So maybe we can work off something here. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. So far, our bias is still neutral. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get some water really quick. Hopefully, by the time I get back, the market moves. If the rumors are true that when I don't look at the market, it moves, we'll see. But no, I'm serious. No, I'm gonna go get water real quick. So give me a second. Hold up. All right, I'm back. Did we do anything? No, actually, we did nothing. Okay. Anyways, all right. So let's see what we have here. How does bro never have water? Dude, I'm always drinking water, bro. And I get on my setup after I wake up and everything, and I just don't have water, so I have to go refill. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So far, nothing yet. Although we are selling off, I know for a fact that this is a 40-point candle here, which is really nice, really really nice. But is it gonna hold? That's the problem. That's the question, right? We have about 2 minutes left into this candle. We do have a 52-point sell off out of nothing actually, which is really surprising. And I mean, well, to create a fair value gap or an imbalance, I guess you could say, we need this candle to be closing down here or somewhere reasonable so we can have a gap that we can mark out, right? Because obviously, right here, even if although this candle is a 52-point sell-off, we don't have a gap to mark out anywhere here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, plus you need a mini for. Honestly, I never thought of that. I'm not gonna. No, I just don't have anywhere to put it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or maybe I could just put it on the other side of my table, but that's typically where I have my laptop. So I don't know, but that's actually not a bad idea. It, yeah. Okay, what about that internal drawn liquidity? Which one? This one up here? The 163. It's not the strongest one, but I mean it's there, I guess. I mean, it's not really on the higher time frames, which is why I don't have it marked out. Typically, when I find my levels of liquidity, I always start off on the higher time frame, like the 1 hour, and I move my way down. But on the 15-minute time frame, it's not like it's really like the strongest. So even if we did take it out, and even if we had a setup, I wouldn't be as confident in that setup in terms of a reversal because we're kind of reversing off something super super small. You get what I'm saying? I would say it's valid, but either way, I mean, I probably wouldn't trade off of it. I would rather trade off of either this London low or this London high. There's no in between. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me see. The woman has a 40-point fair value gap. Oh yeah, it actually does. Now maybe we can use this 1 minute as we take out the London low. But I mean, if we're gonna use this fair value gap, we would want to take out the liquidity first. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I mean, to be fair, yeah. Okay, so back to us in the indicator. Looking at the indicator, we can see that it is marking out the fair value gap, which is beautiful. But keep in mind, guys, our bias is zero. We don't have a bias yet, right? We haven't taken out the all-time highs. We haven't taken out the London low. All right, so we need to see what we can work with here. All right, and even then, if we take out this London low, if we sweep this 1 minute, one of our price targets is going to be 11 points, right? Because we're going to be targeting the New York high up here, which won't be super ideal. But we can also target the all-time high as well, which would be the more ideal thing here. But yeah, so far, obviously, I'm not really seeing anything in the market yet. I mean, keep in mind, it opened up about 15 minutes ago. But I really want to see if it's able to take out this London low. I mean, we might as well, right? We might as well take out that low. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. We'll see how that goes. It's already out now. No, the indicator, I'm using it because I'm backtesting it and giving the developer some feedback on what's working, what's not working, what we should add, what we should improve, and so on. And why not do that with you guys? You know what I mean? So you guys can get a feel for it. And once it's ready, you guys will know how to use it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, and I am seeing that a lot of you guys are saying that we have news at 10. Someone said it was PMI. Let me double check real quick just so I can make sure that it's PMI news. Yeah, we have ISM services PMI at 10 in the morning. So obviously, we're more than likely going to wait for that. Either way, we don't have a setup yet. We don't have a setup anywhere, not on the 5 minute, not on the 15-minute time frame, not on anything. And the 1 minute time frame is about to get filled, so we're not going to use that either. No news with the shutdown. No, this news is already coming out. PMI news is not part of the shutdown. It's remember it's CPI, PPI, jobless claims, unemployment claims, and some other ones, but I know that PMI is not part of it. No NFP, no PMI. Wait, PMI. I read online that PMI was fine. I mean, we'll see, but let me double check. Dude, I can't even use. Oh wait, never mind. Let me see. Um, I had a screenshot somewhere, but we'll see. Regardless, I mean, either way, we still have to wait for our setup. We still don't have a bias. Surprisingly, we still don't have a bias in the market. So yeah, no news, government shutdown. Oh, okay. So I guess from what I personally read, I never saw PMI wasn't like it wasn't part of the government shutdown, but I guess it is. All right. So obviously, thank you guys once again for correcting me there. But I mean, you would imagine, Forex Factory being based off only news, they fixed the one and only thing that they put out. You know what I mean? But yeah, can we expect huge volatility? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, I mean, you you would imagine that coming to market open, we would already have a lot of. Well, to be fair, no, we have volume. We have volume. I'm not gonna lie to you, we have volume, right? These candles, they're moving quite a bit, right? Like 30, 50 points per candle. Not bad, right? Which is, I mean, obviously we expected it because we're it's the first 20 minutes of market open. You know what I mean? Now, you're probably talking, can we expect huge volatility for the news? Um, Probably not. If the news isn't coming out because of the government shutdown, I mean, the market is not going to get any data. So if it doesn't get any data, the market doesn't know where it wants to go or what it wants to do. So it's probably going to remain the same, honestly. CPI company is third party. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The PMI company is a third party company. It's what was it called? ISM PMI or something? Online says PMI is still releasing. Yeah, I think that PMI is still being released. These data from the government. Well, to be fair, you are right. Um, wow, that's really confusing. I mean, dude, like I said, you would imagine Forex Factory being the only thing that it puts out is news. You would imagine that they would like fix it. But dude, no. I think they did fix it because yesterday was Thursday, and every Thursday unemployment claims come out. And yesterday, Forex Factory said that there was no news, obviously because of the government shutdown, right? So if we have a red folder today, it's probably up to date. I think it'll be released. Bro, oh man, I hate being this confused, bro. Let me see. Okay, so just Mike said here, why are PMI reports still being released during a government shutdown? PMI reports are complied by an independent organization. Exactly, ISM. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. ISM and S&P Global using data from private sector companies. This is different from federal economic indicators. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's a third party. It's a third party. Yeah, because once again, Forex Factory yesterday, with every Thursday being an unemployment claim red folder news coming out at 8:30. Yesterday they said that we had no news yesterday, and today we have a red folder, right? So I'm sure that obviously we would have to. I'm gonna go with the fact that we have news at 10. So obviously we're gonna wait for that just in case. Either way, there's 10 minutes left until the news comes out, and we don't even have a setup regardless. So it's not like we can even do much about it. So I know we're not really arguing, but we're like, I mean, going back and forth with it. But nothing's gonna happen either way. I mean, you never know. Maybe we can create a setup now. I mean, hopefully, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, let me see. Yesterday, Forex Factory had a listing of potential items slash news coming out today, but the government still being shut down. They removed all of it. They removed all of it, but the PMI. Remember, because PMI is third party. ES is a setup. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Before I even open it, I don't really trade ES, so I mean, our bias is still neutral, but I do see what you're saying, though. I do see what you're saying. Yeah, actually, it's quite a bit of a good setup. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know the deal when trading, yes. The setup could be the most perfect of the perfect of the perfect setup ever, and it will somehow still find a way to chop out the second we enter. It always happens. It always happens. All right, but yeah, no. In the meantime, though, like on a serious note, we're gonna wait for a setup to be formed. We do have news coming out in about 9 minutes, so hopefully that drives the markets into all-time highs or the London low, and we can work off that. All right, yeah, not touching that. Yeah, dude, we've learned. We've learned the hard way. But yeah, Dave, you got Apple or Galaxy? What do you mean? Like for my phone, I have Apple. Phone, dude. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys in here are like phone geniuses, bro. But bro, on On my phone, I have zero. I promise you guys, I literally have not even 100 megabytes of storage. I have deleted everything that I use to free up the tiniest storage. And for some odd reason, my Apple Maps is taking up 15 gigabytes. Dude, I do not know how, bro. I don't know how. And dude, I deleted the maps, and it's still not fixed. And then I reinstalled the maps again, and then added another 100 megabytes towards the used storage. So now I literally have zero, and I have nothing on my phone. Like I have nothing. I have no pictures. I have no bro. Ah, bro, that's my luck, bro. That's just my luck. That's Apple for you. Restart your phone, dude. I've done everything, bro. David clear, dude. I have, bro. I deleted everything. I even deleted the maps itself. Bro, got a Bitcoin miner in, bro. Dude, probably, bro. Delete location. I promise you, I did everything. Literally everything. Because apparently what it is it downloads like the maps onto Apple CarPlay. And I guess that's what it is. Clear it. All right, let me try. Hold up. Because bro, I literally can't use my phone anymore. Like I can't send messages. I can't get messages. Nothing, bro. All right, let's see. How do you? Okay, let's go to let's go to maps. It means I'm all wait for a setup. I know right now we are breaking highs. So far, not much to really work with here. But yeah. Okay, how do you delete data? Um, it says here under my library, I have one location. There's no way that one location is taking up 15 gigabytes. But let's delete it. All right, there you go. I deleted that. Offline maps. I have no offline maps. So what could it be downloading? It literally has nothing. Okay. Reports, preference, driving. Yeah, literally nothing. Let me see. So someone said here, go to settings, privacy and security. Okay, hold up. And by the way, guys, I know I'm talking a whole bunch of like nonsense here. But it's just the market is not moving. Like we have nothing in the markets, so we're here waiting. In the meantime, I'm trying to fix my phone here. Okay, so go to settings. What is it? The CIA is tracking your ass. Dude, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Okay, privacy and security. Wait, privacy and security. Wait, where's that at? It's probably under like general or something. Yo, I did us don't have privacy and security. Yo, did my phone delete the privacy and security part? Yo, yo, I'm actually being tracked, bro. Yo, speaking of the market, how is that we pump up, we break the New York high, and we go back down? I already know how today's gonna be like, bro. All right, so privacy and dude, I deadass can't find it. Wait, privacy and security, content and privacy restrictions. No, it's for like the gooning material, bro. Yo, I deadass don't have privacy and security. Hold up. What? Let me see. Yo, David, on the chart to your left, does that say target high slash low? Could you please share that link? Wait, what? To my left. To my left? Are you talking about these levels right here? This? No, this is just the indicator. This is just the indicator telling me that hey, we had a high up here, but we swept it. Like the Asia high, we took it out. We took out the internal, and then we have the London that we have yet to take out. Keep that in mind. Now, guys, we're also heading down to the London low, so maybe we could start forming a setup very soon. But in the meantime, let me try to fix this because, dude, I don't even have the maps option in my settings. Okay, right here. All right, let me see. So let me see. Location while using Apple Intelligence, background app refresh. No, I don't think that does anything. Share ETA. I don't think that does anything either. Dude, yeah, dude, and going to the Apple store, I really know it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Not only is there already like a whole lot, it's literally a road trip to go to the Apple store, to then wait in line for them to probably tell me that you can't fix it. It's gonna be insane. Yes, swept all time highs. Is that what you're selling off? Oh yeah. Oof. I'm not gonna lie. I know I don't trade ES, bro, but dude, the setup would be crazy. I know I don't trade ES, bro, but oh, but nah, I already know, bro. The problem is with this now is we're gonna have the biggest S&T divergence here because ES is taking out the highs while NQ is taking out the lows. Okay, so that's gonna make trading today a little bit more trickier. We can still work with it. I'm not gonna say that we can't, but you already know how that's gonna go. I typically prefer that we take out the lows at the same time and then go into the highs at the same time, not into the highs and lows at the same time. But we'll see. Now is okay. Okay, look, I'm gonna make one exception, right? If NQ does not give us a setup in the next 2 minutes, I'll trade yes. Actually, I don't even think we'll have time because in 2 minutes is when news comes out. So if it comes out bearish, we're gonna inverse this fair value gap on NQ. I mean on ES. But do we have a setup on NQ? Ooh. I mean, not yet. I mean, um, because I'll probably make like one and only one exception to trading ES, just one. But we need to form this fair value gap here first. I mean, we need to form the imbalance. We have 2 minutes left into this candle, so it's a possibility. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. Looking at ES, I actually really like it. It is not a bad setup whatsoever. We don't have anything on the 5 minute, so there's not much to really work with here. Well, from what I think. Yeah, no, there's definitely not nothing to work with here. But on the 15-minute time frame, let me write. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to did we wait. Okay, so we took out the London low here. So I'm assuming we created a fair value gap here. We have not. Because bro, I'm not gonna. It's tempting, bro. It's really tempting, bro. Because this setup looks really good, and I'm assuming the price target is 1-to-1. It is. The problem is, I know that the second that I start writing this commentary, it's gonna be too late before by the time I put it out. And yeah, the bias is lining up bearish. I'm assuming the indicator hasn't marked out the entry price target, the stop loss entry model yet, because obviously the gap has not closed. So I'm assuming once this candle closes, the indicator should mark out where you should enter or where like a suggested entry should be at on ES. But let's see. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We might just have to trade ES today. Might. The word is might. It's not confirmed yet. I mean, dude, we have 10 seconds left in this candle. Maybe we can sell off 10 points. Right? Maybe. Hopefully. 5 seconds. I mean, come on. News anticipation. Nope. Okay. Well, we don't have the indicator's not showing the entry model, but ideally I would look to enter something like this. I'm not entering. I'm just watching it because I do not know if I really want to trade ES today, but it is something I would watch though. Now I need to see why. To be fair, we don't really code the indicator on ES all that much, so maybe it's just not finding the suggested entries and everything because it would ideally show it on NQ. But ES, it doesn't look bad, bro. It's very tempting, but very, very tempting. I mean, let me like highlight this that I'm not in the trade. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might look to trade ES. The thing is, the only thing that worries me is that we're gonna be breaking new lows, and I'm just not gonna have enough time to mark this setup out, like to even alert it or anything. What do you guys think about it in the chat? Like, would you guys take this or no? Like, if I put it out, yeah. If anything, dude, this might have to be an on-stream trade because I'm not gonna have enough time to alert it. Only thing that worries me is that NQ is taking out a whole bunch of lows. Yeah, it just took out the Asia low right here. Yeah, we just took on Asia. And ES is about to inverse that fair value gap. So maybe you could target this London low here. Do we have a gap here on NQ? Because maybe what we could do is, yeah, we have a gap here on NQ. So what we could do if we hold this up, because it seems like ES, the only reason ES is going down is because it has to because of NQ and the news coming out bearish. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you look to take shorts on ES, there's a higher chance of it reversing off this inverse because it wants higher. It's not strong to the downside, which is why I'm really trying to avoid this trade as much as I can, which I probably will avoid it. But obviously, I'm gonna need a setup to be behind it. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to wait for NQ to try to form a 5-minute gap here. And if we can form a 5-minute gap here, follow with an Asia DOL sweep, we can look to trade upside because ES wants upside as well. So if ES wants to go higher and NQ took out the lows while it hasn't taken out the highs, we could just target that. It would be so much better. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really trust. I don't know. I like it, but dude, I just don't trust ES, bro. I really don't trust ES. And I know this setup can work out and everything. I just don't want to take it, bro. I really just don't want to take it. And I'm not going to take it. Because, dude, I'm looking at the price. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, if you guys are looking at NQ, we're selling off like crazy. Like we're going into the lows. We took out the London, we took out the Asia. We're seeking lower, right? ES on the other hand, it's like doing nothing. Yeah, we took out the all-time highs, and ideally we would want to go lower. But look at how the selling pressure is coming in. It's like we don't want to go lower. It's like holding on to it. Obviously, it's going down because NQ is leading it down, but it's not trying to go down, which is why I'm not going to take shorts on ES. Although it looks good, I don't trust the setup. I don't trust that volume on ES, not one bit. And I know it's going to fake out. I know it's going to do it, but obviously we need time to really prove it. Now, we have 1 minute left into this 5-minute candle here, which is a good amount for a fair value gap. We need to close this candle down here so we can have a space to mark out the gap here. So, yeah. So, if anything, we could look to take long. Hold on. Do we have a... we don't have a gap here as well. So, we can look to take longs here and not have to worry about anything here. Maybe we can worry somewhat about this imbalance here, but it's not going to be like the strongest one. So, we could just target the New York high up here and then the London high above, which will be amazing. We just need NQ to sell off a little bit more. Like we need a space here. If anything, we always use the 15-minute gap here. Never mind. Well, I mean, oh look, the indicator found bro. Literally, as I was about to say it, because we can use this this fair value gap here or this candle here. On the 15-minute time. So if we don't form anything on the 5-minute. If we have a lot of buying pressure, we can always look to take the 15 minutes. So let me get to writing this, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna stay quiet because I'm gonna lock in real quick. But yeah, on the 5-minute time frame, I mean, we could probably still use it. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna lock in real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So coming into market open, we're looking at NQ. Give the confirmation. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Going to market open, looking cute. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ has been selling off all of New York open, taking out the DOL. Taking out the London low DOL and the Asia low DOL. Now that NQ took out this Asia low DOL, we can see that price is now holding above the Asia low drawn liquidity, confirming the DOL sweep for now. The reason I say for now is because NQ just took out this DOL. So we don't have we don't have a confirmed reversal until more time passes on and we see a reaction. As long as NQ can hold above this Asia low DOL, we can start looking to be bullish with our bias and start expecting higher. If buyers start stepping in, we can look to inverse this 5-minute bearish FEG and look to take longs to target the New York high DOL at, we have the New York high drawn liquidity at here and the London high at here. So we can target 25,168 and the all-time high DOL at 25,196.5. Let me double read it, guys, just to make sure. Right. So okay, so coming into market open, looking at NQ, we can work with a possible bullish setup given the confirmation that NQ has to work with this morning. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ, looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ has been selling off all of New York open, taking out the London low and the London low drawn liquidity and the Asia low drawn liquidity. Now that NQ took out this Asia low drawn liquidity, we can see that price is now holding above the Asia low drawn liquidity, confirming the DOL sweep for now. Let me highlight for now, because right now we aren't even holding above it. But we could. It's a possibility. Now, is ES? Look at ES. I knew it, bro. I knew it. This is why I never trust ES, bro. I'm telling you guys, bro. I never trust ES because this reason right here, bro. Fake out of the century, bro. I knew it was gonna happen, bro. Anyways, so the reason I say for now is because NQ just took out this drawn liquidity, so we don't have enough of a confirmation. Yeah, that's what I should have said. We don't have enough of a confirmation for a reversal until more time passes on and we see a reaction in price. Because right now we are in fact breaking some lows. All right, so I'll just wait on that first for a second. Now, as long as NQ is able to hold above this Asia low drawn liquidity, we can start to be bullish with our buys and start expecting higher. Yeah, and start expecting higher into the untapped DOL above. If buyers start stepping in, we can look to inverse this 5-minute bearish rally gap and look to take it long to target the New York high drawn liquidity and the ultimate high drawn. Okay, so that's good. So now all we have to do is just wait for price to really hold above the Asia high. We look to be bullish and then we go from there pretty much. I like that 15-minute IFG. It's at the top of the London high and the Asia high. I think this is much better than the one on the 5-minute. It's pretty much the same thing, honestly. I feel like it is the same thing. Yeah, because if you enter off the 5-minute, you're entering off, dude. It's like a 13-point difference. If you want to wait for the 13-point difference, by all means, let's do it. You know what I mean? It all depends on the buying pressure. Like, oh, and by the way, we just closed this gap. So obviously now we just mark it out here, and the indicator is also finding it for us, which is beautiful. But now it's pretty much just look to see how the buying pressure looks like. And if we like the buying pressure, we can look to take longs. If we don't, then we just don't take it, obviously. But yeah, for the most part, we can see what we can do here. But yeah, if you guys want to do it off the 15-minute and wait for that London sweep as well, you definitely could. But in my eyes, it's kind of the same thing, honestly. I mean, it's like what, like a 13-point difference here. Now, for those wondering why the hell is the indicator like tweaking out and like constantly marking out the longs and not marking it, is because, guys, it's going based off the bias. Remember, if we hold above the Asia low drawn liquidity, our bias will remain bullish, and it will tell us that we would want to inverse this bearish rally up here. If we hold below the Asia low, our bias will remain bearish until the next level of liquidity, which will be at 25,034. Right? Obviously, we don't have a setup into there, so the indicator is not really finding any entry models. But you see here how when we hold above the level of liquidity, our bias flips to bullish, and we want to see the longs. So that's why it keeps like tweaking out. But that's just so I can find the right setup for you guys. All right. When are we getting the indicator? Once it's fully ready, bro. I don't really have a release date on the indicator, but I'm just back testing it for myself with the current version that we have to see how it works real time, what we need to fix, what bugs we have, what we need to add, and so on. Right. So yeah. But in the meantime, guys, Yeah, we don't want to look for longs yet until we're confirmed to have a bullish bias. Obviously, how do we find that? Well, we find that pretty much by looking at a DOL sweep from 25.73. Unless we want to go lower into 25.34, then maybe we could just find a setup around here or just wait for this one to get inverse later on in the day. All right. Looks like Trump is saying stuff. Nah, don't tell me that, bro. Trump, an agreement must be reached with him. Okay, that's not him signing anything yet. But please, Trump, do not do anything. For the love of God, bro. Last news was bearish. Will that affect the setup? I mean, it depends on how the market really reacts, to be honest. Dude, look at how NQ is selling off, and look at ES, dude. I knew it, bro. I knew it. This is why I never trade this. This is why I never trade ES, bro. I never trusted enough. Dude, you would have gotten faked out. Dude, literally a fake out of doom, bro. But yeah, anyways, let's see if NQ can hold this up. Because look, I knew we all knew that ES wanted to go higher. And the reason we knew that ES wanted to go higher, although it was sweeping liquidity and inversing the fair value gap, is because if you guys compare both prices, you guys see that NQ was selling off like crazy with the bearish news coming out, while ES was barely going down. Right? Obviously, it went down enough because everything was leading it down, but not enough to tell us that we wanted to go lower. I would personally say that ES wants to go, is probably going to go higher as the day goes on. We just need NQ to not hold us down. So once NQ is able to afford a reversal, which will probably be sometime soon, I'm assuming based off the Asia low, then ES can definitely break above all-time high and hold above it going forward in the day. All right, guys. Now, let me go ahead and put out the commentary over here because we are holding above the DOL sweep. So let me go ahead and put that real quick. 1 second. Let me make sure everything's set up here. Wait, let me go kind of like do, I'm gonna do it manually here just so I can like display the entry and exit model. Just like that. It'll be a lot better. All right, so let me put this out real quick, guys. There we go. And then put it over here as well. There we go. Oh, and RP server is, bro. I need to take a screenshot of this real quick, bro, because, hold on. Because RP server has like some auto mod thing that for some reason, it blocks messages with certain words. Even though I'm someone alerting it, bro, like at least block it out for me. You know what I mean? There we go. Why are we trading below another fair value gap? It depends on the buying pressure that we can get. Depending on the buying pressure that we get, we can anticipate us inversing the next 15-minute fair value gap. Like I said, if you guys want to wait the extra 10-point difference to inverse both fair value gaps, by all means, let's do it. You know what I mean? What about the 5-minute fair value gap above? This is not a fair value gap. Maybe that's what you were talking about. The person that I can't read your name because I can't see it because I have streamer mode on. But this right here is not a fair value gap in my books. It is about 37. It's somewhat of a gap, yet like it'll probably get respected. But if the buying pressure looks really, really, really strong, we can inverse this fair value gap and just target the New York high, follow with the London high above as well. Now I was talking about the 15-minute. Oh yeah, so yeah, if you want to wait for the 15-minute to get inverse, you also could. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like a 10-point difference. So if you want to wait that 10 points, go ahead. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna ask you guys for today. I feel like I'm just gonna do commentary again. Like I said, I'm really good on the week. I don't really run a risk giving anything back. So, and I also want to test the indicator, you know, with like a peace of mind as well. You know what I mean? So yeah. But for the most part, the indicator is finding everything correctly for now. Everything real time. It has the right bias. It has the right volume, the right entry model, and everything, which is displaying the IFEG over here, which I like a lot. Now, by the way, guys, what's it called? Is the gap, isn't that gap that we're looking at also not 40 points? No, it is 40 points. If you measure it over here, it is about 43.75 points. All right, guys. But anyways, in the meantime, guys, if you guys ever have any suggestions for the indicator or anything that you feel like will be a lot more helpful for you guys or anything, guys, always give me feedback. The whole reason why I'm showing it on stream and using it on stream is so you guys can get a feel for it and give me some feedback as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, what indicator are you talking about? Well, the one on the screen. the one that we've been talking about the whole stream, actually. This one right here. This, nothing here is my chart. If I turn it off and on, look at this. You see what I mean? Anyways, guys, a lot of buying pressure is stepping in right now. So if you guys want to look for longs off this, honestly, I would kind of suggest it. Dude, look at ES, bro. I knew it. I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to stop talking about it, but I knew it, bro. Oh, yo. Oh, my holy pump here. But yeah, if you guys do want to look for it, For longs, let me see. Dope, how do I get it? It's not ready yet, bro. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. David, can we get a blasters making fake? No, bro. No. Bro, come on now. Anyways, guys, we're about to get this inverse here. So if you guys are looking to trade today, this setup would not be bad at all, honestly. Like I said, I'm not gonna trade for today because I'm done for the week. I've made my money. I'm happy with it. But yeah, let's see if we can get a nice impulse above this. And honestly, I'll even suggest you guys an entry. All right, guys. But yeah, here, let me choose my overlay real quick. There you go. Just so you guys can see more of the chart here. Maybe add a confluence percent based on the checklist. Yeah, we are going to add that. We're not going to do it based off percent. We're going to be doing, oh, by the way, guys, we have an impulse above, so there's no entry yet. I'll let you guys know when to enter. All right, guys, don't worry. I'll let you guys know when to enter. But yeah, instead of doing it by a percent, that's going to be maybe too inaccurate. I feel like if we do it more on like a school grade rating, like A plus setup, a B setup, a C setup, a D setup, an F setup, like being the worst setup possible, right? We're definitely working on something like that, but obviously we need the indicator done and make sure that everything works so it rates everything correctly. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, no, we have that in mind. But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions or any feedback that you guys might want added into the indicator before it's released, and obviously don't worry, we're gonna be updating it after it's released and everything and fixing bugs and everything because obviously nothing is ever perfect once it's released. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now let's see if we tapped into the top of the fair value gap. We never even inversed it. We tapped into the top of the fair value gap, but we rejected. So far no entry yet. And don't worry, for those wondering, yes, although I'm probably not gonna take the trade for myself, because like I said, I'm really green on the week. I'm happy with my profits. I don't want to give anything back just in case. But if we do end up getting the entry, I will let you guys know exactly when to enter. All right, guys. So don't worry about it. All right. I'll let you guys know when to enter. But for now, just obviously be careful, right? There's nothing yet. We never even inversed the fair value gap at all, right? We tapped into the top, but we never inversed it. All right, and by the way, if you guys do want to go ahead and look for the 15-minute inverse as well, you guys can also do that because there is a tiny but valid setup right over here. Right, so if you guys want to wait for more buying pressure or more confirmation, you guys can always ignore the entry off the 5-minute and also enter off the 15-minute instead, which will just be more confirmed, but you're going to get a little bit of a later entry, right? So it's up to you guys. It's all preference, right? If you guys want to be safer, by all means, use the 15-minute. If you don't care about that, about the safetyness or whatever, just use the 5-minute. David, tell Money Motive to stop spamming. Dude, no one is immune to it, bro. Dude, I promise you, I get a million notifications from it, bro. Nah, but by all means, bro. If he's doing his work, bro, let him in. You know what I mean? How much is it for the? Oh, I don't know, bro. Like I said, nothing is ready, bro. Nothing is ready. I'm just using it right now. That's pretty much it. Let me know when to hop in. I got my thing. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, that goes for everyone. $1,000, bro. It's gonna be $100 a month, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, so far nothing yet, guys. Surprisingly, we somehow didn't inverse the gap. Although we tapped into the top of it, we never inversed it. So far nothing yet. So far nothing yet. All that buying pressure just go back. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, let me go ahead and put it here just so that no one gets confused. Right here, we are not in this yet. We are not in this yet. There you go. Just so you guys can understand what's going on here. Thank you, bro. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Bro, made the same joke yesterday. All right, bro. I just won't make it anymore then. How many more times before it's not a joke anymore, bro? Market movers here. Blast isn't taking this, no, dude. You would imagine it will be the complete opposite, bro. It's when I take it, it's when it chops. But let's see if we can get enough buying pressure, maybe in this candle to inverse this gap here. Let's get solution. That's bro. Not that ass, bro. If you guys don't want to hear my jokes, bro, I'm trying to like lighten up the mood here. But I guess not. Is the gap considered closed now? If we inverse it in the next 1 to 2 candles, no, we could still take it. But worst case, even if this gap is closed, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, we have another like backup fair value gap that we can always take right here. So if you guys don't want to take it off the 5-minute, if you don't like it enough, You can always take it off the 15-minute right here. It's the same entry pretty much, just a more valid gap. What size? On this one, I would do full. I mean, it's a normal. We don't have news. We don't have impulsive volume. We are kind of chopping up here. Um, so hopefully we don't chop for too much, but it's a pretty valid setup. Honestly, if anything, we can always use the 15-minute. Like I said, it's always like a backup setup. We love you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, do you count the wick as a... Yeah, the wick is part of the candle. Yes, I do count it towards... Now, keep in mind that most of the candles should be a body candle, but if there's a wick, yeah, you could still use it. You can still use that wick. Bro, never send that shit again, bro. Never send that shit again, bro. Disney character, bro. But yeah, guys, so far nothing yet, man. So far nothing yet. Why does the entry model say IFG on the 15-minute? Because we have one on the 15-minute time frame. Check it out. If you go on the 15-minute time frame, what do we have right here? Look, measure out the candle. Right, more than 40 points. Small gap right here. Obviously, we would need a sweep, like a confirmed sweep from the Asia. We're kind of dancing around it, like we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going down. But yeah, the indicator, just in case you guys are on the wrong time frame, like for example, right? If you guys are on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 30 minute, or whatever, and you don't see a setup, just in case you guys don't look through your time frames, it will let you know, like, hey, there's currently an entry model on the 15-minute time frame, which will be obviously on the 15-minute time frame. So if you go on the 15-minute time frame, boom, there's one right here. So if I delete this, it'll be right here. You see what I mean? Yo, too much talking, just let us know when to answer. All right, bro. I just don't talk at all, bro. Nah, in fact, bro, I'm gonna ban your ass, bro. Let's see. Last, when the indicator is fully functioning, will you still be live training every day? Dude, of course, bro, of course. Guys, I'm mainly doing this, or we're mainly doing this, like me and the team, obviously. But we're mainly doing this so we can help you. Like, okay, look, a lot of people, you guys want to join the live trading, but maybe you guys are caught up in school or at work, or maybe I'm not live trading, or maybe I'm done live trading for the day, but you guys want to still trade. You guys can always use the indicator, and it's like I'm on your chart. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, hey, like, or the indicator will be like, hey, it's a bullish bias because of this and this and this and so on, right? So it's kind of like a backup. Like if you guys don't want to join the stream for the day, or you guys are working, or you guys are in school, or I'm not trading for the day, it can also help you out. You know what I mean? But bro, for the most part, the thing that I'm most excited about, bro, is I could finally I feel like I could be less stressed about everything. You know what I mean? The indicator will give me like an extra hand in helping you guys. So yeah. Why does the indicator have the bias as bearish? Okay, so the way the indicator works is it identifies the nearby liquidity, right? So how do we find our bias in the market, Ozzy? Well, the way we do it is we wait for the level of liquidity to get taken out. Depending on the reaction based off that level of liquidity getting taken out, our bias is based off that. So let's say, for example, right, we have an Asia low, which in this case will be right over here. We take out this Asia low, but price is still holding below that Asia low. As long as price holds below the Asia low, our bias will remain bearish until the next level of liquidity is taken out. If price takes out the Asia low and starts sweeping above it, right, confirming the DOL sweep, our bias will remain bullish as long as we hold above the level of liquidity. You get what I'm saying? So obviously the thing is, for us, we can always have a set bias in mind. Does the indicator have a mind? No, it's working with whatever it has on the charts. So that's why you might notice that since price is chopping around the level of liquidity, it's going from bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish. In this case, there is nothing that we could do about it, right? It's just how the script is reading the levels, right? So obviously, you guys might have to use your brain a little bit here and really see what the market is doing, but it can help you to a certain extent, right? But yeah. Let's trade him, guys. We don't know yet. That's why I'm backtesting it right now on the thing. I don't have a set date on when it's gonna be released. It's whenever we feel like it's ready. We're all gonna vote together when we feel like it's ready. Because obviously I'm gonna be using it on stream going forward. And once we feel like it's giving us consistent setups with our consistent bias and everything, like what we would look for, and you guys feel like it's ready to use, then you guys let me know and we'll release it. All right, so obviously, will the indicator be available on mobile? Yes, it will be. It will be. Now, we are getting a little bit more buying pressure, so maybe this might be the entry. In fact, we're getting a lot of buying pressure. So this might be the entry that we want to be looking for. But yeah, so guys, start hovering over. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna answer for myself, but if you guys do want to trade this setup and all the good stuff, you guys can always look to trade it. All right, guys. But yeah, oh, that's a lot of buying pressure. So yeah, if you guys want to look to start and like entering around here, it wouldn't look so bad, I would say. Now, if you guys do want to, like I said, if you guys do want to wait for that 15-minute gap to get inversed, you can also wait for that. Honestly, if anything, you should probably wait for that because we are kind of rejecting off of it. But yeah, there's two possible entries. The risky one being the 5-minute entry, and the safer one being this 15-minute fair value gap inverse if we end up getting it with the buying pressure that we're getting, which I'm assuming should hold because ES is pumping up like crazy. All right, guys. So yeah, let's see how this ends up holding up. But for me, I keep getting hiccups. I'm personally really bullish in the market. ES is touching all-time highs again. I'll wait for the second gap for NES to confirm. Yeah, if you guys want to wait for that 15-minute gap to go ahead and hold and confirm, you guys can also do that as well. All right, obviously the 5-minute being the riskiest one to take. You guys can also, like I said, either take it off the 5-minute or the 15-minute as well. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll see how this ends up holding. But this one, kind of a fake out. But let's see how this holds. But yeah, let me see. I didn't answer off the 5-minute. That was quick. Yeah, the 5-minute was pretty quick. I mean, we were getting a lot of buying pressure there. Maybe we're still stuck in the chop. But to be fair, we did reject off this 15-minute gap as well. So if you guys didn't answer off the 5-minute, it's probably best to wait for this 15-minute to hold here. But that's weird because ES did pump up a lot here. So I'm expecting higher for sure. Not for sure, but like I am expecting higher here. But it's a matter of time till we see it. Because right now we kind of are stuck in a little bit of chop here. But with the way that ES is moving, we're probably going to see higher. We just need ES to obviously hold above this all-time high sweep. Because we haven't been able to hold above it for the last 3 rejections. Man, cook down, bro. You're good. You're good. Yes, took out the TP. Would it be a bad idea to enter? I mean, if you're going based off NQ, we do have targets above. We just need to make sure that we inverse both the 5-minute and the 15-minute time frame with enough buying pressure. Because look, if you look at ES, it's holding this buying pressure. It's NQ that's kind of getting rejected because NQ is kind of in a chopped zone. So we need to see how this holds here. But yeah, you guys can either enter off these two right here. Reversals off hope and dreams, pretty much, bro. That's what this chop is, bro. But yeah. ES, what is it doing? It's just sitting there. Now, guys, if ES is able to hold above this wick over here, we will remain bullish. Right? Because obviously the bias on ES is holding bearish because we are not able to hold above this London high / all-time high level that we have of liquidity here over at 6,787. So we need to be able to hold above this. Damn, bro, I thought you said that entering off the 5 minutes ago. I mean, well, I did. I believe that we can see it. Remember, it's just a pullback. Yeah, let's see how we can hold above this. Because remember, we just need ES to really break above this. I'm going to set an alert here just so I'm not going back and forth here. Oh, and there we go. Add alert. There you go. Yeah, if ES is able to hold above this, because ES is not the bearish one. Crazy pullback off the entry. Yeah, worst case, guys, if you guys enter off a 5-minute time frame, you guys can always look. Worst case, you guys can always look for a re-entry off the 15-minute. It's going to be the same thing, just a more confirmed entry, I would say. Let me see. Is the indicator going to operate through a trading view script? Yes, we're doing it through Prime script. It's kind of the only one that we can work with to get like for the indicator to show on your chart. We can't do it through TradeAvate. We can't do it through TopSubX. We can't do it through any of those. So we're gonna need Oh yeah, ES just broke above the high. Let's see if we can hold above this. If ES is able to hold above this high, we should be good. Let me see here. So if so, are we gonna need real-time market data. Okay, so to answer your question on that part, you're gonna need, yes, ideally, yes, you're gonna need the real-time data on NQ, like the CME data. But here's the good part. If you guys are trading with Top Step, well, actually no, Top Step doesn't really support it anymore. If you guys are doing like Apex and all that stuff, like most firms, if you guys are using Tradevate with most firms, what tends to happen is I lost my train of thought. They provide real-time data for you. So all you have to do is buy the prop account and you just link it over to your trading view. And once it's linked, you're good. Do you get what I'm saying, Jenna? So let me see. Are we trading ES or NQ? No, we're doing NQ. NQ. ES is just like our indicator. Like we're just using ES to see how the pressure is looking like, and if ES wants to lead towards higher. You got Quant Tower. I've never looked into Quant Tower. How is it? Let me see. You might get out of break even. Yeah, I mean it's at the end of the day, bro. It's your trade. If you like it or not, you know what I mean. But dude, I honestly I should have probably told you guys to wait. I mean the buying pressure did look really good here, but that 15-minute it's what's holding us down here. Once if we're able to inverse this 15-minute, that's when we're Gucci because ES is pumping up here and it's at least it was trying to hold above the all-time high here. So we need to make sure that ES is able to hold above it and we're able to hold above this 15-minute inverse. Once we get that, we should be good. But that 5-minute looked way too good as well. But yeah, like I said, guys, if this 5-minute doesn't end up holding because of a little bit of chop here, a little bit of unexpected pullbacks and all that stuff, you guys can always look to re-enter off this 15-minute, which I don't want to say might be the case, but looking at the way that the market is reacting, it's either we pump now or we wait for the 15-minute to get inversed. But yeah, for those wondering, hey, do I need like real-time data for the indicator and all that stuff? For the most part, the prop firms will take care of it for you. We're getting a David indicator before GTA 6? Yeah, bro, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. But yeah, is ESN and Q directly correlated? For the most part, yeah. For the most part, not 100% correlated, but they follow each other. They're like brothers, right? Typically, when one is going up, for the most part, the other one goes up and follows it. Sometimes it might be a little bit delayed or might be a little bit lagged. And that's what the case is for today, right? If you look at ES, it's pumping up, and the whole reason why you see what I mean? Like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like explaining SMT is really confusing, at least to me. I've never been one to be really good at explaining the SMT divergence. But yeah, they follow each other for the most part. Not exactly, but it's like the same idea pretty much. David, why don't you take this? I'm really green. I would take this 100 million %. But I told you guys, I'm really green on the week. I caught 3 amazing trades this week, which made me more than enough money that I'm happy with for the week. So just for today, I'm on just commentating on that good stuff. Nah, leave it as is. If you enter off the 5-minute, just leave it as is. If you guys haven't entered yet, wait for the 15-minute to get inverse because obviously you guys are seeing what's going on right now. It's kind of a little bit of chop, a little bit of indecision and all that stuff. But once you're able to hold above this 5-minute, we should be good to inverse this 15-minute. Once we inverse the 15-minute, the trade is good. Because these two things are pretty much the one and only things that are holding us from going any higher. And then obviously once we inverse both the 5 and 15-minute fair value gaps, we just look to target the New York high, which will be at 168. And then we have the all-time high at 196. Yes, it's ripping. Yeah, dude, that's the thing that's like low-key worrying me because you would imagine ES ripping so hard above all-time highs, it would lead NQ to seek higher. But the only thing that we can hope for right now is an S&T flip where NQ starts gaining the buying pressure while ES starts slowing down. Because if ES starts slowing down and NQ does not get the S&T flip and ES starts going back down, it's gonna make NQ go in the red. That's the only thing that worries me here. Because look, ES is literally pumping here. 7 points in the 5 minutes. So yeah, look at that. We're breaking highs and everything. So we just need NQ to rip above this. Once again, like I said, once we're able to break above the 15-minute, we should be good from there. That's if we can get it with whatever buying pressure we have here, because it's not ideally the strongest, but if we impulse above the 5-minute gap, it'll go very Well, it depends on the momentum. The momentum right now, bro. As we are bullish. Don't get me wrong, but we're bullish on the wrong one, bro. ES is the better one today. I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it, but plus, did you enjoy your college dining hall food? I never went to college like that, bro. I did online school, bro, for college. Yes, just hit a VWAP. We'll see how it goes. You know, you just pick up this pressure here because ES just keeps seeking higher, bro. I'm just worried that NQ is not gonna follow. Bro, at this point, we gotta start blowing on our screens, bro. Okay, we're pretty much back at where you guys entered. I'm assuming you guys entered around the 100 range, right? I saw my enter at 104, which I'm assuming will be the latest entry that you could have possibly gotten. But yeah, we're pretty much back at it. So we're good. We're good for now. We're good for now. But guys, whatever you guys are doing right now, after I said blowing your screen, keep doing it because something's happening. Should I leave my stop? Yeah, bro, leave it. Remember, anything in between is noise. You got 103 as your entry. Now, guys, if you guys haven't entered yet, look to enter off the 15-minute. I feel like it'll be a lot safer. You guys saw what we had to deal with, or what most people had to deal with. And I don't want you guys to go through that. But yeah. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, now that I'm assuming most of you guys are in the trading, whatnot. Guys, how do you guys feel about like how's the indicator so far? Like, are you guys enjoying it and all that stuff, or fire? Yeah, like it, dude. It pretty much lined up with what we were watching. The bias, the entry model, and everything. The part that I like the most, bro, is if you're on the 5-minute time frame and you don't see a setup, it will literally tell you, hey, there's a setup on the 15-minute time frame. That is insane, bro. I love that, bro. I love that. I'm gonna give a big smooch to the developers, bro. If you guys are in here, man, you already know, bro. Oh hell no. Nah, but dude, it's coming out insane. Oh, that's Asian, bro. Come on now, bro. This house is minus 30 points. Yeah, for now. Okay, is ES ripping? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm low-key, I'm really hoping that we get an SMT flip. I'm really hoping that we get an SMT flip to the point where ES gets weak and NQ gets strong. Should we already have entered? For the most part, yeah, pretty much. Does Davis set to break even at the 30 points? Yes. That's a 1-to-1 risk reward? Yes. May I move my stop loss? I mean, dude, if I see you asking a lot about that stop loss, bro. If you want to, I mean, by all means, it's your trade. If you want to move it, go ahead. But for me, I would say wait for a 1-to-1. Although the volume is kind of slow, I would understand where you're coming from, kind of like on the hesitation. But if you want to, bro, go ahead. I mean, it's pretty much all preference at the end of the day. It's your trade, you know what I mean? But please NQ. Bro, we need to get a quick prayer, bro. If you guys, we need to get a quick prayer here to see if we can at least get a 1-to-1 risk reward here, so we can at least go break even, or for you guys, so we can at least go break even here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That first pullback, I know a lot of you guys shot yourself, and I did too, and I wasn't even in the trade. Why is David not in? I'm not in because, like I said, I'm really green on the week. All of the trades that I caught this week, I made more than enough money, so I'm really happy with the profits. And I just don't want, for myself, I just don't want to risk giving anything, giving anything back, or risking giving anything back to the markets. Now, is that bad for me? Well, would you guys rather me get on stream and give you guys potential setups that you guys can take for yourself, or do you guys just not want me to get on stream? You know what I mean? Because either way, I know a lot of you guys are gonna complain either way. So, it's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. Oh my holy rip! What the hell? Okay, guys, go break even now. So, KK, I know you were asking when should I go break even. Definitely now. Guys, take scales out there, bro. Well, we're close. Go break even. All right, guys. But yeah, I didn't even notice, bro. That was a really nice bump. Are we getting the SMT flip? In a way, we're kind of picking it up. But if you guys want to start going break even, if you guys don't like the volume or anything, you guys can definitely start going break even off the 5-minute entry. If you're on the 15-minute, that's a different story. But are you guys break even? Did you guys scale? Did you guys break even? No scale? Bro, lock in, bro. Lock in right now, bro. Lock in something, bro. Before I go over there and lock it in for you, bro. 30? Scaled, scaling at 30. Bro, guys, it's a 3-point difference, bro. You guys know how the volume is, bro. It's a 2-point difference, man. Lock in, bro. I'm telling you guys, lock it in. That's 30 points, man. I'm telling you guys, bro. Hold up. Did you guys lock it in for the most part? I just made $865. Bless up. Nice, bro. Did you guys lock it in? Took your advice and got out for 400 fully? Well, maybe not fully, but take something. Yes. What about the 15-minute inverse? Well, we can still continue going higher. I'm just, for the most part, I'm commentating on the 5-minute entry. We hit mostly a 1-to-1 risk reward. With this volume being slow, I just kind of rounded up. It's a 2-point difference. So I just take it, just to be safe. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys. Yeah, leaving some runners. Yeah, leave runners at break even, so you don't have to worry about any like choppy mess. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, to be honest, look what we're trading. But for the most part, are you guys agree on this? Are you guys good? Chilling? Ashley just made $1,000. Congrats. All right. Very nice. Very nice. MC. Okay, by the way, I'm gonna catch up with your chat. I'm gonna catch up with to this day, I can't pronounce your name. I haven't been able to pronounce it for like the last 2 years. But guys, if you guys are green, guys, go post your profits over in the profit channel. I know we're still holding. I just said take something out for like leave some runners because we can obviously still expect higher until 168. All right, so we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that. Now, so yeah, in the meantime, guys, post some profits over in the profit channel. Over on YouTube, if you guys are green as well, you guys know the deal. If you guys are coming from RP server, post it over in his channel, in the profit channel, and at me so I can get some credit behind the trade. You know what I mean? Anyways, so let me see. What about the indicator displaying the points as the trade goes on? Well, yeah, it's pretty much displaying it. Yeah, so look, look at this, right? Look at this. So I'm gonna delete everything from my chart. Look, 26 drawings gone, right? You see how it's still displaying the price targets? So yeah, we still have to fix it because there's a few things we need to fix as well. But yeah, I couldn't get any skill. What are you talking about? What? How do you take partial profit on top tip? You just sell the less than what you're holding. You just sell less than what you're holding. You guys sell that at break even and out? No problem, bro. No problem. I mean, I'm assuming you got a pretty late entry on that, bro. Because your entry should have been around the 100s. Why enter here opposed to waiting for the inverse from the fair value gap up to 135? Because look at this. Look at this. Measure out the candle. Measure out the candle. In our strategy, anything less than 40 points is not a valid fair value gap. All right. So yeah, we didn't really care about that one. But yeah, let me see. I'm out. I hate this volume. I don't really blame you, bro. Yeah, I do agree. This volume is pretty buns, bro. Pretty buns. Let me see. Have a good week. Thanks for everything, Blast. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bro, have a good one, bro. Let me see. Now, yeah. Okay, so for the people that enter off the 15-minute time frame or the 15-minute setup, guys, with me saying scaled out wasn't for you guys. I'm pretty sure I said for the people that enter off the 5-minute because the 5-minute one was up a 1-to-1 risk reward, not the 15-minute. But regardless, if you guys took profits, I mean, dude, no one has ever gone broke taking profits. So let's think about it like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, my first trade, nice, bro. And on PA accounts. Damn, bro, how much are you up? Let me see. You're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dude, how much are you up? Hold up. So you made $375 times 20? Dude, you made $7,500 from this trade. Holy, nice, bro. Guys, if you guys are green on this trade, guys, you guys already know the deal, guys. Go spam your profits over in the profit channel, all right, guys? But yeah, if you guys are still in, obviously we're still planning on holding this trade. If you guys are still in, but we just hit a 1-to-1 risk reward just so we can take some scales out. All right, guys. So that for the most part, that's what we're looking at. All right, but are we expecting higher? Hopefully. I mean, this volume is pretty buns, so let's hope that we can see higher. All right. Let me see. Thank you so much, David. I come from absolutely nothing. Being able to make. You got your first payout? Yo. Wait, you got your first payout? Oh, you did, bro. Nice, bro. How much you make? 850 bucks. All right, bro. We're gonna spend 600 on dinner with me. All right, bro. No, I'm just kidding, dude. Yo, go post that over in the payouts channel and let me give you the roll, bro, so you can flex on everyone else. Yeah, here. Let me give you the rolls. But yeah, bro. Post that over here. Let me send it over to you. Unless you already posted it. I haven't checked up on the channel. But bro, congrats, bro. Congrats. I know that feeling is amazing, especially when you come from nothing, man. Because it was the same thing for me. I talked about it yesterday. I'm not trying to get into my sob story, but you know what I mean, it feels amazing, bro. It definitely does feel amazing. Okay, yeah. No, I mean the trading indicator. As the candle moves up and down, the points move, making it easier to visibly see when the trade is up 30. Oh, you're talking about like a suggest. Wait, let me reread that. For the trading indicator, as the candle moves up and down, the points. Are you okay? Okay, are you saying like okay? Let's say for example, right? We enter a trade. Let me see, getting offered today. Of course, go enjoy. You made the money. Go enjoy it. You deserved it. All right, go enjoy your weekend as well. All right, and stay safe because this world is pretty evil. All right, you never know. Anyways, so so are you talking about like for example, you enter a trade and you wanted to display like, hey, you're up this amount of points from your entry? Can I re-enter? No. No. I mean, it's too choppy. It's too choppy. MC, you mind if I post my wins on your profit channel? Yeah, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That one will be kind of hard to. Well, we'll see what we can work with. I'm gonna suggest that over to the developers. Let me note that down real quick. Because yeah, it'll be a lot helpful to know how many points you're up. I mean, it's not really that hard to really measure it on your computer, just like that. But I do get what you're saying. Okay, let me go ahead and write this down real quick. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are getting stopped out of break even, right? You made 2.1 thousand. Nice, bro. Stopped out of break even, couldn't get skills. You're good, bro. As long as you're break even, bro, you're good. What should people do who went out the 15-minute candle? Just I would say just give the trade a little bit more time. I'm still bullish. Don't get me wrong. It's just right now it's just really choppy, really choppy. Dude, look at bro. We traded the wrong one today, bro. ES is ripping like nothing, bro. And we chose a slow one, bro. I knew it, bro. It's just I don't trust ES, bro. I don't trust ES. But yeah, it's just way too choppy here. Now for the people that enter off the 15-minute, for them, I know a good amount of you guys did get skills because you guys went off what I was saying, but if you guys are still holding, like I said, I would say just continue to hold this trade and just let it play out. Like I said, our buy still sits bullish. It's just too choppy. That's what I'm saying. So the trade could take a while. And the one thing that worries me is if ES reverses, because it might get some buyer exhaustion, it could get a little bit messy. But realistically, only time could tell. But for the people that enter off the 5-minute time frame, you guys should be good. You guys should be out of break even already. Like you guys should be out of the trade. So if you guys are going off the 5-minute time frame entry, you guys are free to get off. Like go enjoy your day. Let me see. Now for the people that enter off the 15-minute time frame, what are you guys' stop losses at? I'm assuming it's around the 83 range, right? 85, 83. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what we have here that could be rejecting us. I'm not really seeing anything. The only thing, because we haven't taken out any price targets, we haven't taken out any levels of liquidity. So I want to say that this is a pullback until we seek higher. So I want to go based off that. Yeah, like it's probably going to be a pullback. Now, we don't know how big this pullback is going to be, but we are expecting higher. It's just ES could make everything a little bit messy, but realistically, only time could tell. All right, so we'll see how that 5-minute holds. I mean, the 15-minute. And then for the people that enter off the 15-minute, how many? It's 15 points. Yeah, that definitely wasn't enough. But yeah, once again, if you guys did end up entering off the 5-minute, you guys should be green, should be out of break even already. So if you guys are green on the day, you guys are free to get off. Like, go enjoy your Fridays. Like, go enjoy your weekends as well. But now I just need to see how this 15-minute can hold, because I want to say that this is a pullback for the most part, especially the way that we're holding this candle back green. It has to be a pullback. You know what I mean? Especially now that we know that we're not getting rejected off any fair value gap, we're not getting rejected off any level of liquidity, we're not really getting rejected off anything. It's just we're just selling off. So what does that mean for the most part? For the most cases, it's mainly known as a pullback, right? It's, you know, market has to pull back before seeking higher. This is known as the MSS model forming, right? So we need to see how that holds. Now, if ES is able to break above this high and continue holding above, you guys should be good to go for the most part. But yeah, we'll see how that holds. But once again, if you guys are green on the day off the 5-minute entry, you guys are good, man. Whether it's a lot of profit, a little bit, you know, green is green. Regardless, today was a slow day, so we have to be happy with what we can take or what we can get. Or I completely messed up that wording, but yeah. Do you have any rules? Let me see. Do you have any rules on when to scale up your sizing? Yes, I actually scale up my sizing after my trading drawdown is frozen. Yeah, bro. What did happen, bro? What's up? What happened? Yeah, I would scale up my sizing once your trading drawdown is frozen and you're above, like you have a good cushion. Funded account got drawdown, able to get it back. Yeah, just be consistent with the trades. Any chance we get another setup? Honestly, with this volume, the chances are fairly low. Let me see. Reds are green, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's see if we can hold this, bro. We need to be able to hold it. No, I meant like it hit the drawdown. What do you mean you hit drawdown? Let me see. Yes. Yes, it's kind of. Wait, maybe NQ can start getting the SMT flip here. Fingers crossed we get that now and instead of later. 3,000. What are you sizing? Also, is your account even alive? Yeah, how did you lose 3,000? What the hell did you do? You're scaring me here, bro. But yeah, back on the person that was saying, hey, when do you have any rules on when to scale up? Okay, so on a funded account, if you're using Apex, for example, you guys know that on a PA account, your trading drawdown will eventually freeze after you make a set amount of profits. On a 50K account, which is the one that I use and the one that I know like my way around, is whenever the account goes above $52,600, your drawdown will actually freeze and stop trailing, and it will freeze at it will freeze and start trading at $50,100. So going forward, whenever you surpass $52,600 on the account, as long as the account never goes below $50,100, you are good to go. Like you can size whatever you want. As long as the account never goes below that number, you're good, right? So as you keep making more money and as the account keeps growing, that means that you're going to have more room to lose money and more room to risk. And the more room to risk you have, the more room for sizing that you have. You get what I'm saying? So for me, my sizing rules is whenever your trading drawdown is frozen, up your size. So if you're doing 2 to 4 micros, you can start doing 7 to 10 micros. And I know it's a big jump, but obviously we're here to make money, right? We're not here to you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me see. 5-minute entry, first profitable trade with you, David. Thank you. $375 on a 100K static PA. Nice, bro. Now, what do you mean first profitable trade with me, bro? How long have you been in here, bro? Because, bro, we've been crushing it every day, bro. David, what if you have a bunch of 25K accounts, which is sizing B? I would say try to keep it at like 5 micros. 5 micros is pretty reasonable with a 25K account. And then for a 50K, I'll do 7, 10 if your drawdown is frozen. And build to one number. The thing is, I don't know. Does anyone in here know when the trading drawdown freezes for a 25K account? I think it's 26.5, right? 26.6. Okay, 26.6. So, if you're gonna do it based off that number, I would say try to keep on a 25K account. Try to keep at least $1,500 worth of a cushion on the account. Yeah, dude, I read your message. I read your message. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff on the trade. David, I had to leave the trade early. I needed I need $16 to pass. Bro, do not rush a trade. I have done it so many times and it has gone wrong. Just wait for the next setup. Just size one micro on the next setup. Just wait for it. All right, bro. I promise you. Just trust me, bro. Do not rush those $16. Because I promise you, one day, 1 second is $16, and the next second is gonna be $1,000. All right, bro. I got you, bro. But yeah, let me check up how you guys are doing. Oh, a lot of you guys are green actually. I just checked up the profit channel. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let me check up RP server. Dude, this trade has been one of the slowest trades of the week, for sure. Yeah, thankfully it was a pullback, guys. So we were right on our idea on the pullback. Because remember, guys, I mean, let's kind of put two and two together, right? We're rejecting off nothing. We're selling off from nothing. We're not rejecting from a fair value gap. We're not rejecting off a level of liquidity. And we still have the MSS model to be bullish, right? So for the most part, when this happens, you typically would think like, hey, this is probably going to be a pullback, right? Because we're not selling off from anything. And that's why I told you guys, you know, obviously we were in a little bit of drawdown for the people that enter off the 15-minute time frame. But for the most part, it was simply just a pullback. Now, let's obviously hope that it remains a pullback and we continue going higher. But for the most part, I'm just talking with the price action right now. We all got stopped out pretty sure. No, we never saw. Yeah, a lot of people had their stop loss around the 83 to 85 range. We only saw the lowest of 91. So you guys should be good. David just got off so this can rip into the take profit. You're holding this up? My bad, bro. My bad. Is it a good idea to re-enter? No. For the people wondering, hey, if you guys took the entry off the 5-minute time frame, do not re-enter. No. This price is way too messy. It's way too slow. It's way too choppy. For me to tell you guys, to be confident in a re-entry. So if you guys are done for the day and you guys made your money, get off. Get off. Can we see higher? In my eyes, yes. I believe we can definitely see higher. It's just very slow. You're out. Yo, Brian, did you make money? Because, dude, I know you've been cleaning with the payouts lately, bro. Money? Nice, bro. Nice. Okay, sweet. Wait, so my stop isn't good at 85? No, it should be. Yeah. It should be good at 85. That's what I said. It's because someone said, for anyone that got that entered off the 15-minute time frame, got stopped out, but I disagree. Because if you're using a 30-point stop loss, it should be around the 83 to 85 range. Yeah. Now, this market is just so slow, so hopefully we can seek higher here. Because I want everyone in here to be green. For the most part, I know that a lot of you guys are green from the 5-minute, but just in case for the people that enter off the 15-minute, I want you guys to obviously also be green. Enter late off the 15-minute time frame. Went through many emotions. I'm out for break even, but my boss is falling off. Yeah, dude, we need to fix that, bro. We need to fix that. What do you think it was though? Like, was it hesitation? Maybe you weren't paying attention. Let me know. Waited for an impulse. Yeah. It happens sometimes, bro. Don't worry about it. It's slow. Nah, I agree, bro. I agree. Thankfully, most people ended up getting the 5-minute. So for the most part, most people are green, which is why I like. Now we need to pay attention to those 15 minutes to see how it plays. But yeah, I agree, bro. It is slow for a Friday. Bro, I caught an earthquake. I got caught in an earthquake. What? Where, bro? Where you at? Wait, let me check with the YouTube chat. I haven't read the YouTube in a while. Look at YouTube. I am. All right, let's see what we have here. Wow, you guys are talking a lot. Okay, let me respond to people over on YouTube. For those wondering, hold up, guys. And then someone here said, "What chat do you read?" I'm reading my Discord chat because I'm live both on YouTube and on Discord. Unfortunately, with YouTube, I don't really pay attention to it too much, but I do check it up every now and then. I'm new. What does break even mean? Okay, so what break even means is, okay, when you enter a trade, you're gonna have a set entry, right? It could be 24. Let's say, for example, right, it could be 25, 114, right? When your trade goes up to a certain amount in profit, what moving to break even means is you move your stop loss from red to where you entered, meaning that if the trade ever goes back down to where you entered, you don't risk losing money, right? So it's just a good way in managing your risk to reward, pretty much. Am I in the trade? Yeah, dude, this trade is super slow, bro. Once again, if you guys did enter off the 5 minute time frame, bro, go enjoy your days, bro. It's your best bet. Hey, David, wouldn't ES being an all-time high be affecting this trade every time it rejects off the high, even if it's a pullback? Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem. And yeah, to be fair, ES is kind of selling off here. So the best case that we can have in this scenario is we get an S&T flip. What does an S&T flip mean? Well, to be fair, you guys saw it, right? While NQ was going down, ES was going up, right? And now that ES is going down, NQ might want to go up, right? This is known as an S&T flip, right? So this is where obviously the other one is doing the opposite, right? How can I come back? How do I come back if I'm in drawdown? I mean, bro, you got it, bro. I mean, it's just getting another good trade. You know what I mean? But what ended up happening like that you're in drawdown, bro? So many red to green. Well, to be fair, we are chopping a lot, so there will be a lot of red to green flips. And ES already did what it needed to do. To be fair, like ES is way above all-time high, so ES is done. ES is out of the picture for the day. Now it's NQ. See if it can really hold up here. But yeah, dude, what reversing trades? What do you mean reversing trades? Explain it, bro. Tell us what you answered, bro. Let me help you out. But yeah, dude, coming back from drawdown, bro, you got that, bro. You just have to be a little bit more consistent with your entries and your take profits, and you should be good. Okay, can you buy some QQQ, David, so you can move the market? Dude, I'll try, bro. I'll try. And it comes back to red. But it just shows your charts, shows where you entered, and let me check it out. Okay, this morning was so cooked. I accidentally placed a limit order, and then I misclicked and closed my position by mistake, and I was doing my funded. Bro, lock in, bro, Dev. Lock in, bro. What I'm gonna do this weekend? Dude, honestly, I don't know. I don't really have anything planned. Maybe go to the beach or something. PM session? No, dude. Looking at this market, bro, no. Dude, a PM session is non-existent, bro. Yeah. Because this is, did you get the trade off the 5 minute or no? This is just gambling? Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. But the next payout I get, we're gonna get some food. All right, let me know, bro. Let me know. But guys, in this case, I would say expect some pullbacks because ES is getting a little bit weak here. We are getting some buyer exhaustion. So our job here, or not our job, the market's job here is to make sure that NQ is able to get an SMT flip here. Which fingers crossed we're able to get because I want you guys to be green off the 15-minute entry. Once again, the 5-minute entry is good to go. Now let's focus on the 15-minute. How are you going to need some break? Pretty much, bro. Pretty much. I mean, it's working. It's working. It's working. Maybe if I don't look at the markets, maybe it'll move, right? That's what seems to happen most of the time. I got the big ass curved monitor, but feels like a professional, dude. I can imagine, bro. I remember when I got my double monitor stand, bro. I just felt like the best trade in the world, bro. This is guys, dude. Delete that message, bro, because you just jinxed it. Delete that message, bro. Delete it. But yeah, let me catch up with YouTube. Hey, last quick question. I'm trading two evals, and I took the 5 minute fair value gap trade and got stopped out at break even, but it put me in short. How can I avoid slash fix this? Okay, so what could have happened was, okay, let's say for example, right? You enter the trade with 10 micros, right? And you set your stop loss at 10 micros. And as the trade was going up, you might have scaled like 2 or 3. So what tends to happen is when the trade goes back down to your entry, it's gonna sell your remaining contracts, which in this case will be like 7, and it will fill you on another 3 extra contracts. All right, so you guys always need to make sure, and it happens to me, it happens to everyone. It's like a little rookie mistake. Sometimes you're just not paying attention. It happens. We're all human at the end of the day. But the way that you're able to fix this is simply by when you scale, you delete your stop loss and you just replace it with the current contract that you're holding. So in this case, if you entered right off the 5 minute fair value gap entry, right, and the trade went up and you took scales, now you're holding 7 contracts from the 10 that you were holding. Delete your stop loss, which was at 10, and place it with 7. And you should be good. All right, bro. But yeah, you need to make sure that your stop loss isn't set for a higher sell amount. Exactly. And once again, it's a rookie mistake. It happens to all of us. But yeah. All right, bro. Anyways, let me see. Bro, I'm in a triple monitor setup and I'm on some Mega Mind type shit right now. Dude, I'm on 2 monitors and I feel the same way, bro. So I can't imagine what 3 feels like. Dude, honestly, I feel like I should probably buy 3 monitors so I can catch up with both the YouTube chat and the Discord chat, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, YouTube does get a little bit mad at me for not reading the chat, and they have some good questions sometimes. So yeah, I do want to catch up with it, but it's how it is, man. It's how it is. It's either I focus on my trading or on the chat. You know what I mean? MC, yo chat. If I want at least $1,500 for my first payout, what should be the right amount to leave at my account for the drawdown? Try to leave it at about a like after you request. Try to make sure that your drawdown is above or at $2,000. So try to keep it at the $2,000 mark. 4 monitors? Oh hell nah, bro. Dude, you know what you look like right now, probably, bro. Look, let me show you. Like this, bro. Are you Richard? That's what I'm saying, bro. 4 monitors is crazy, bro. In a way, yeah, but I mean, I help everyone out, bro. Bro, this market is so choppy, bro. Oh man. I see. Thank you. I got you, bro. And by the way, bro, Ace, thank you for helping out as well in the chat, bro. Fucking dude, are you feeding a giraffe while trading, bro? Bro. Anything but trading, bro. David, when you got your first payout, what was your account balance at? In fact, that account is non-existent, bro. I got the payout as soon as I could. So whenever I was payout eligible, bro, I just took it. And that was no mistake. If you guys want longevity with these accounts, don't rush the payout unless you really need the money, then sure. But if you guys don't need the money, try to build up the account a little bit more so when you request a payout, you have enough room to continue trading on the account. Because obviously, if you request a payout at the bare minimum, what could happen is one or two losing trades and that account is gone, and then you have to restart with the whole process or the whole progress, I guess you could say. Any upgrades? Oh no, bro, you're good, bro. Just chilling. David, can you confirm? Anyone having trouble logging into TradingView on TradingView? I don't really use TradingView on TradingView, so I wouldn't really know. But if anyone else can help out, let me know, or let her know, or him, her, him. Let them know. Dude, this market is the choppiest thing, bro. To be fair, ES is holding us down a little bit here, so I'm praying for an S&T flip here where NQ does not react any lower. Where's your stop loss at, and where'd you end up entering? Because if it's getting close, then it's probably a really small stop loss. Let's see, would you recommend to try to pass multiple EVAs at one time? If you have the money for it, fuck it, why not? Why not? But yeah, dude, guys, look at what we're dealing with, bro. Oh my god. Pure chop. I should have just told you guys to enter out the 5 minute and ignore the 15 minute, bro. Because now I have to stay on stream and wait for the 15 minutes to play out. Ah, bro. These pullbacks are scary. David, did you see my message? No, I might have missed it. Send it over again. Let me check it out. Why have these last 2 days chopped? Because of most likely the government shutting down, I would say. Oh, yeah, dude, I saw your message. Yeah, bro. I even told you, like, congrats, bro. Yeah, I saw it. Really good, nice stuff, bro. Really nice stuff. Yeah, no, I got you, bro. I got you. Let me check it out right now that I'm not doing anything. Let me see. Okay, wait. Okay, I just responded. It's trade sinker good. I've never tried it for myself, but I have people like Zaim that trade it. I have my boy Lanto that also trades it. They don't really have any issues with it. Now, one thing I will say is maybe like a good percent that like if you're trading a really volatile market, there's a good chance that on some of your prop accounts you're gonna get a delayed fill. So you're probably not gonna get the fill that you want. But dude, if you're copy trading like a million accounts, who cares? You know what I mean, you're still making money. But yeah, dude, can this for the love of God be the real pump here, bro? We've had like a million pumps and they've all been fake outs, bro. And let me see. I use it and normally it's like half a point off. Not bad. But in a volatile market, how is it? Because I'm assuming if the market is moving by like 30 points a second, I'm assuming you're gonna get a very late fill. I'm talking maybe what 5 to 10 points, maybe. Dude, please be the real pump here, guys. Let's have a quick prayer real quick, bro. There must be a pump at 128. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, now if you guys enter off the 15-minute time frame to see a 1-to-1, we need to see 140. Ooh. We're at 120, so it's not super far away, but bro, with this market, bro, it is gonna be such a pain, bro. I already know it. I've never had any account be more than a $20 difference. Ah, okay, not bad then. Okay. Yeah, so then Trade Sinker would be pretty good then. Let me see. I'm so torn between being done for the day or if the PM session has a good setup. Dude, honestly, with the Friday, bro, typically on Fridays, I don't even bother with the PM session. So, bro, you're better off just getting off. When is lifetime gonna be 90% off for the premium? Nah, bro, you're crazy, bro. Nah, I'll never do 90% off, bro. I'm gonna give it out for free. Have a good weekend, bro. Are you green? Before you get off, Bob Gun. Are you green, bro? Are you good? I'm just making sure. Unless you already got off. Oh no, I see you attacking. See, bro, I'm hoping that you're green. Let me see, bro. You're talking for quite some time, bro. Don't scare me here, bro. I didn't take the trade today, but I was already up 100. Oh, then you're good, but yeah, bro. Go enjoy your weekend, bro. Go enjoy your weekend. Just got the premium. Bro, welcome, bro. Welcome, Benji, bro. Welcome. Bob Gun. I had to get my thoughts together, bro. I had to get my words together. Which one do you use? Oh, I don't. Okay, so for me for my copy trading, I use the built-in Tradeovate copy trader because I only use Tradeovate accounts. But if you guys are using like TopSubX, Apex, MFF, Tradeify, you guys should probably just link it up together with TradeSyncer and you should be good. I'm going for the TP, man. It's gonna at least hit that New York. I mean, dude, with this volume, bro, I don't know about the at least part, but we can always hope. You know what I mean? I'm from RP server, but I like David's strategy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You know, everyone's strategy is good at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I just, I put my own work. You know what I mean? So if you enjoy it, then, by all means, welcome. Oh, we got the breakout. Finally, bro. Oof. Oh, but guys, look, this is what I was talking about. You guys see how ES is not doing anything? It kind of just stuck here. Look at this. ES is not doing anything. NQ is pumping. We're getting the S&T flip. Now all we need is just strong buying pressure. We have the S&T flip. We have it. All right, guys. We have it. We have it. All right. Now, if you guys are enter off the 15-minute and you guys don't want to hold this trade for much longer because you guys are a little bit scared of the chop, I mean, it's up to you if you guys want to scale. I mean, it's kind of, I would say it's a little bit too early because in terms of profits. But if you guys don't want to hold the trade all the way, then by all means, do what you want. And remember, the ideal trimming point for the 15-minute entry would be around the 140 range because that's the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio trade. That's when we'll get the 1-to-1. I'm gonna scale 1-to-1. Not bad. But remember, bro, just know what the risk is because this market is so indecisive. We could be pumping up 1 second and dumping down the next second. But all we need now is literally a 10-point push-up, and we're good. Can it be that hard? Most likely. So let's see how long it takes for us to get a 10-point push up here. How long do we say? I would say 15 minutes maybe. And yes, it's still holding us down, so maybe make that like 25 minutes. Plus, what's your skincare routine? Um, Literally nothing. I don't put anything on my face. Lamis trade ever bypass number top 7. I have no idea what you said. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I have no idea what you said. With all respect, bro. Yo, why is everyone names DMs are open? Bro, are you guys trying to mock me, bro? But yeah, bro, I don't. I get what is it called, like a pimple every now and then. Oh, you pass through your accounts? Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. Here, dude, if you pass your accounts, bro, post it over in the pass funded accounts channel, and I'll give you the role. But look, one thing I will say, coming from TikTok, if you guys maybe like have acne and all that stuff, um, I heard that for the girls in here, maybe you guys have done it. I'm sure you guys have probably done it. Um, I heard that the Korean skincare is good. Nice, dude. The best? I don't know because I've never used it for myself, but from what I've seen, I mean, I heard it's pretty good. And dude, I look at Koreans, bro, and I have yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I have never seen two things from like Koreans or like Chinese people. I've never seen a pregnant Chinese woman, and I've never seen uh like a Korean, or I guess you can call them Asians. I guess I'm not trying to sound racist or anything. I don't think that's racist. But dude, is that not true? Think about it. Think about it. Have you guys ever seen like? Think about it. Really think about it. And you know what? You know what else you guys have never seen before? And I can bet money on it. Seeing your neighbors bring in groceries into their house. Think about it. Have you guys ever? I've never seen my. I promise you, bro. Whenever I heard about that, bro, am I right or am I wrong? I've seen that a lot of times. Oh, come on, bro. I have never seen my neighbors bring in the groceries, bro. I saw it on TikTok, bro. Here, all right, bro. I have never seen a pregnant Asian woman. I have never until now, thanks to Sergio, but I have never seen a pregnant Asian woman. It's crazy to think about. Dude, how do we go from skincare to that, bro? Let me just let's change the topic, bro. Thanks to dude, that has, bro. Can we see higher? Hopefully, bro. I mean, I'm hoping that we can see about 10 points higher because I want to see 140. All right, bro. I want to see 140 so we can at least say that the trade hit the 1-to-1 risk reward, so we can at least take scales for the people that enter off the 15-minute. Is it okay to enter now, bro? Bro, Daniel, come on, bro. Let me put you on. What is that? Probiotic water. Sounds like a like a medicine. It looks like a medicine too. Thanks, David. I'm out with a small gain. No problem, no problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really blame you for getting out for a small gain. This market is very slow and very stressful. So you're good. You're good. Hopefully next week is a lot more volatile. Hopefully the government comes back on throughout the weekend so we can actually have news to work with. And we'll just go from there. It just tastes like a juice box, bro. I've never seen that actually. I'll see if they have it like a CVS or something. You think I got you with my lunch money today, bro? You see, this chat is the only thing keeping my emotions from crashing out, bro. Dude, I don't blame you, bro. This market is so freaking slow. David, do you get these, bro? Okay, there's not many people in here, so I feel like I can be like a lot less professional and just have more fun. I tried it once, bro. It never worked. That thing's a huge scam, bro. It's $5 a pack. Yeah, that's just garbage, bro. No, I'm just being honest. This is garbage, bro. Just eat real honey. Is this the same thing? That's because you're not 65, I guess. Wrong brand? No, I literally got that one. And in the back, it was like Arabic text, bro. It was like some scary shit, bro. Bro, popped it for the third test. Dude, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Bro, honey packs are a scam 100%. Dude, I can tell you from personal experience, they are. That shit does not work, bro. Guys, 5 more points to go, bro. Guys, 5 more. Oh my god, there it is. Guys, okay. Scale. Press the button, bro. If you guys enter off the 15-minute time frame, scale, bro. Scale, bro. Get out of most contracts, bro. Because this trade was the most painful trade, bro. Oh my jeez, bro. Scale, guys. We hit the 1-to-1 if you enter off the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame. Hold up, guys. Yeah, man. Guys, scale. Like, seriously, scale here, bro. We waited, I don't even know how long for this trade. Guys, give me a second. It's just... start moving. Oh, and by the way, guys, if I haven't said it already, honestly, obviously, I don't feel the need to say it, but move your stop loss to break even if you guys enter off the 15-minute time frame. Start moving your stop loss to break even here for a 1-to-1 RR. But yeah, very nice, bro. Very nice. Okay, so if you're still in or enter from the 15-minute trading, get to scale most contracts here. If you enter from the... Okay, beautiful. Let me put that out there. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Hold on, guys. On live trading stream. Cool. There you go. Anyways, all right. Let me catch up with the chat here. Should we read? I'm not even gonna bother reading your chat. I'm not even gonna answer that question. Let's see. I'm off. Have a good weekend. Nice, bro. Nice. FOMO hitting hard right now, bro. Get off the stream, bro. Get off, bro. If you're getting FOMO, bro, get out. 10-point rip. The market is moving crazy, dude. That's the point that it's gone into right now, bro. We're getting hyped over a 10-point thing. Yeah, Sam. I'll check now. Remember, bro. I have to manage the trade first, bro. I have to get this work done. But I'll check it out, bro. Don't worry. Are we still holding? For the most part, yeah. If you guys are still in, hold your runners. Let's hold it until the New York high at 168. David, you just made me look. What? Nah, I can't be real, bro. Dude, I already know what you're doing. You're trading NQ, so I know that you're full porting. What did you trade, bro? Let me see. Yeah, I was getting FOMO too because last 3 days I couldn't check as it work, bro. Hopefully this indicator can help you out once it's ready, bro. Bro, chill. Bam, man. David's indicator, bro. Yeah, right, bro. I'm excited to make this rest setup, dude. I'm hyped too, bro. But JW, let's wait for Hanif to be completely done with the script. Because remember, we're still backtesting it to make sure everything's ready. Once everything's ready, we just add the checklist. Unless you guys feel like it's you guys are ready to What the hell? Uh-oh. Guys, I think news is happening. Something's happening. Something's happening. Hopefully it's bullish. Let's see. Yep, something is happening. The market is moving crazy right now. My bad, I pressed the sell button. Bro. I feel like news is coming now. It's just nothing's happening right now. I don't know. We'll find out in a few seconds. I'm hungry. I'm too hungry. Have a great, bro. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Jenna, what would you ask? Would you ask? I might have just missed your question. And oh, someone here said after passing an account, what does Apex do? Yeah, after 6 p.m. EST, you're gonna get an email saying, "Hey, congratulations, blah blah blah. Here's how you activate the account," and then you just follow the instructions. Trump just dropped the nuke in China, bro. Imagine he did all that for the market to move like 10 points. It's ready to drop the indicator. It's not ready yet, bro. It's not ready yet, bro. It's not ready yet. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are green on the 15-minute entry, you guys know the deal? Go post your profits over in the profit channel. All right, guys? Go flood that channel. Everyone should be green now, no matter what. There you go. I had to spam it there. Yeah, Jenna, what did you ask? Let me see. David, I'm officially eligible for a $120 payout. Nice, but do not request $120. That's not. We could do more. We could do more. We got it, bro. We got it. You gotta trust the model, bro. Okay, about the indicator. If we need a project X API for Top Step, or if we need an order router to automate the trades, as far as automating the trades itself, probably not. Maybe not yet. For the most part, what we have is just the indicator just being displayed on TradingView. So it will tell you like, hey, we have a bullish bias because of this level of liquidity. You should probably enter here and so on. Is it too late to enter the trade? Yes, it is. It is on both the 5-minute and the 15-minute time frame, or the 15-minute entry. What if I don't post profits? Then you're getting banned, bro. Simple as that. You're gone. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, David, don't worry. I'm looking to make another 1.5K at least. Yeah, bro. We got it, bro. We got it. We got it. Ban me? All right, bro. Let me give you the funded, bro. There you go. Yeah, man. For the most part, everyone in here should be break even, right? When are you gonna start the payout challenge? I'm gonna start it whenever the indicator is ready. I'm gonna be using the indicator to kind of show that it works while doing the zero to payout. I feel like it will be a good way to show it. And see, the good thing is you have hundreds of people testing the indicator once you share it in the cord. Exactly. So we're gonna have a lot. Once again, once it's released, it doesn't mean that it's like the final product. Obviously, we're still gonna have updates. We're gonna be taking feedback and everything to add more and more and more to make it as simple to use as possible and as, I guess you could say, efficient as possible. I think that's the word. So yeah, obviously when we release it, it's still obviously not gonna be extremely ready. But once we feel like it's ready, obviously, like I said, we're gonna be testing it on stream. Once we all can agree that it's really good and really ready, for the most part, I'll put it out there. Is that coming back? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Right now, I was talking to him, dude. He is about to get a payout. Actually, he's on a PA account and he's getting really close to a payout. I don't know if he's in the call right now, but yeah, he's doing good. He's taking it slow, taking it easy and slow. So let's make sure that we get them. You know what I mean? Now, if he does get the payout, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might choose someone else to be fair. But yeah, is the indicator something you rely on 100%? No. You could, but you shouldn't. You could, but you shouldn't. Choose me. I mean, dude, I'm gonna have to do the whole like thing again. Choose Jenna. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might have to choose Jenna. Jenna's like one of the people in here that has been here for the longest time and has yet to get a payout, bro. Everyone else has gotten a payout, but Jenna, bro. So we need to make sure that Jenna gets it. What? I mean, dude. I mean, do you want it or not? Do you want it or not? I mean, let's be honest here. Yeah, bro, you got it, bro. Someone said we need to hear Jenna's voice too. Yo, imagine watching be like, yo, everyone, it's good. Dude, I'll let us leave the call, bro. I will never live trade again, bro. If she doesn't, no, I seriously, I will put like another format to pick, and we'll see who I choose. You know what I mean? The one thing I hate about doing it is choosing, and I feel like it's not fair to everyone else. But at the same time, bro, just follow along and you'll be good. Bro. Let me see. Haven't gone. I'm about to blow my second express. How much drawdown do you have? Because let me see if we can even fix it. David facecam when? Dude, I am chopped as shit, bro. I would not be turning on the facecam. Make sure you add a section of bro. Let me see. 1200. Dude, you are good, bro. Yeah, 1200 is more than enough, bro. You're good. You're good. You're good. All right, bro, Jenna. Bro. Dude, that's probably my cue to get off the stream, bro. David, you can never be chopped in my eyes. Dude, I am chopped. You guys don't understand, bro. Dude, when I had what is called bedhead, I literally looked like the lecture wizard from Clash Royale. I tried multiple platforms now. Project X is pretty much. I like. Look, I'm not lying to you guys. If I were to ever choose one broker and stick to it, Project X is by far my go-to. But the thing is, I'm so in love with Apex that I'm gonna stick to Apex. But I actually do like Tops of X or Project X. I guess you could say it's really good. I like it. Just the overall like UI is amazing. It's like a slot machine. Is it really buggy or no? Bro, so it is sold to Apex so you can't leave. Nah, bro, not like that, bro. It's just, dude, I have so much work done with Apex. You know why fix something if it's not broken? They make it all colorful and gamey, dude. Like the casino, dude. You can't be complaining, bro. We love gambling, bro. In fact, I might go to the casino this weekend, bro. Have some fun. I haven't gone in a while. All my homies migrated to MFFU. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I know trade. Okay, look, Tradeify is good. MFFU is good. I don't know what the U stands for. I just say MFF. MFF is good. Apex is good, and Topstep is good. Don't wait for perfection to drop the indicator, or you'll never drop it. No. Like I at least want to get some more work. We still have to like code a lot of stuff, or buy a lot of stuff like the setup rating and the correct setups and all that stuff, and fix some bugs as well. Audi brother, bro, take it. Ew, bro. Nah, I'm gonna ban you, bro. Bro, take it easy, bro. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice weekend. You too. You too. Take it easy. Take it easy, guys. I'm still not off. I'm still not off. But for the people getting off, bro, that was disgusting, bro. I typically always ignore the chat when I have to delete it. But bro, let me see. I recently just tried it. Depends on the account, and I didn't like the drawdown after payout rules. Honestly, Jenna, from what I've seen from you and your trading and everything, I feel like TopStep is probably your best bet with like your type of trading style. Because TopStep is like, yeah, we're on TopStep. Yeah, I honestly, if it wasn't for Apex, I would also be on TopStep. I really like the rules. Like I mean, to be fair, there aren't really any rules on TopStep, so the lockout feature would help. I mean, to be fair, most brokers out there already have the lockout feature. You just have to find it. Like TradeAway has it, TopStep has it, and those are pretty much the only brokers I know. The TopStep X UI is so good. I love it, bro. I love it. It has trading view. It's pretty simple to use, and that's pretty much it. Let me see. Thanks. Let me see. We're still bullish. Yeah, dude. I'm waiting for us to continue going higher. I want to target 168. But dude, I don't know how much longer I can stay on stream for, bro. I'm getting really tired. Thanks for a good stream, bro. Hopefully we're gonna bounce. Hopefully gonna bounce back on. Bro, you got it, bro. You made a small mistake, bro. Once you fix that mistake, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? But yeah, Project X and Tops of X the same thing? Or am I wrong? Is it a movie? Is it that good? I have to try it out, bro. I have yet to try it out. Oh, it's a movie. Oh, I thought it was a broker. Oh, oh, Project is. I was about to say like, no, the platform that TopStep uses. Okay, so it's pretty much TopStep X, right? Let me see. What about you? You can't take it off. Wait. Project, you can't take it off until your time is done. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. 100%. I like that too, bro. Because a lot of people they turn it on. They're like, oh, but like, I can probably make some more money, and they turn it off again. Can you send me the link for TopStep? Yeah, dude, just search up TopStep and it'll be the first link, pretty much. So that was your case study. So I'm assuming like the beta, I guess you can say. A movie is just saying. No. Project X is literally a movie. I'm pretty sure it's like a party movie. Like it's like a physical movie. Not I get it. Like yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Like a movie is like saying that something is fire. Like it's you know what I mean? Yeah, no, but Project X is like a physical movie. Let me see. It's like a party movie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is a party movie. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched it. I heard it's really good. But look, this one right here. I heard it's really a really good movie. I'm not one to really watch movies like that though. But. Thanks for the week, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, my man. I got you. But yeah, guys, I am seeing a lot of you guys are getting off. Honestly, I'm not trying to continue watching paint dry. I feel like a lot of you guys, if not all of you guys, are green on the day. So would you guys be down to call it a stream or no? I do not watch anime, bro. I don't like it. I don't find it entertaining. Yeah, I'm gonna say Cash. You're good, bro. You're good. Go have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do today. Honestly, I don't have any plans, so I'll see. But for the most part, guys, I'm pretty much done. All right, guys, and I know you guys are done as well. I know a lot of you guys are green on the day. But yeah, other than that, man, I'll see you guys next week. Then we had another flawless week, over 100%, a 100% win rate. We'll take it. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, man, I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, guys. But yeah, peace out, guys. And I will NKB. I will. All right, bro. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys on Monday then. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys are able to enjoy the stream. Hopefully you guys are able to make money with us. I provided 2 setups today, 2 different entries. So if you might have missed the first one, you could have always caught the second one. And both of them played out into our price targets. But yeah, guys, we had another flawless 100% win rate week. That marks a 36-day winning streak with our trading strategy, with our trading alerts. All right, guys. So for what we ended up catching this week, let me show you guys. All right. So to start off this week, we started off with a 145-point trade on NQ. As you can see, we started off, wait, let me see, 24. Yeah, right here. We started off the week with NQ short into a 140-point trade right over here. And the next day, we caught a beautiful 40-point trade. The next day, we caught a beautiful 60-point trade. Yesterday, we caught a 30-point trade. No, 40-point trade. And then today, we caught a 40-point trade, 45-point trade yet again. All right, guys, so yeah, another flawless 100% win rate week. For those that don't know, we have been on a 36-day winning streak with 0 red days, and hopefully we can continue it next week. But yeah, guys, other than that, man, if you guys do want to join the premium for literally only $10 to get access to the real-time live trading, to get access to real-time text alerts, to get access to real-time education, and so much more, guys, click the link in the description, and if you guys use code 80, which is code 80, it will apply the monthly premium for literally only $10. All right, so if you guys do want to join, if you guys are interested in joining and learning more about my trading strategy and so much more, join up and I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend and I'll see you guys then. Peace, guys.